Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Harika. So in today's video, we will see one of the use case of how we can extract the details from documents by using document understanding. So as a part of that, I am using this invoice document. If you have seen the previous video on it, which is loading the taxonomy by using the taxonomy manager. So I have already loaded the taxonomy. Let me just show you. So if you're not sure how we can divide the groups categories and how we can load the taxonomy, just check out the previous video that will give you the clear understanding. So in this, I have loaded all these details like invoice number, invoice date, PO number, due date, subtotals, sales tax, and the total. So these are the fields that I'm going to extract as a part of this video. So I have given all the information regarding that and I've clicked on the save. So again, for more information, check out that video, which will give you a clear understanding of how we can load the taxonomy, because that's very important going further, because we will be using this information in multiple places. And I have declared an output variable, which is taxonomy out. And if you just observe, this variable is of type document taxonomy. And now I am going to the next step is digitizing the document, whatever we have taken after loading taxonomy. I will digitize the document. And after that, we have to give the document path. So I would take it in the name of a variable, because I'll be using this at multiple places in the workflow. So I would first take this particular document path from here. And what I'll do is I'll just take this and declare a variable, which is document path variable. And I will just give the document path which I've taken here. So if you can just observe, I can declare that variable. So digitized document is basically is used to give the document text, and also give the document object model of that particular document. So I'm going to declare one document text object variable here, and along with that DOM. So these are the two things that I will be getting once after I digitize the document. And along with that, I need to have my OCR engine in the digitized document part. So let's see what are the OCR engines which are already available. So if you just observe, we have all these OCR engines available by default, but OmniPage OCR is something which I have downloaded the package. So you have to install the package into your machine, which you can found this under uipath.omnipage.activities. You can just find that in that particular activity package. You can download the package and pull this into your workflow. So basically for OCR, we don't have to provide any input or output. This would be directly given by digitized document. And now we are good till this part. So we've seen that it would be providing DOM and the document text. So if you wanted to see the output, how it actually looks, the document text, you can just check it out by using, because that's a, if you just see, it's of type string, and the DOM is of the type document. You can check the variable types also here. So you can use write text file to check that. So text is document text, and we can use some text.txt, which will show you that particular document. So let me just run this file. So you can find the text document here, which will show the whole information of this particular document. in this text file. So you can find all the information. So based on this, you can, if you wanted to extract by using regex based extractor also, it will be used to perform some string operations. You can perform regex, you can perform string operations and all these based on the information that you can find on the text file. But in this video, I am going to show how we can extract the information using the form based extractor. So basically, form based extractor is used to only for the documents which are having certain structure. So if the structure changes, then we cannot extract the information from that. So let's see that. So I'm just commenting it out for now, as we've already seen the information how it appears. So once after we digitize the document, the next part that comes into picture is, I believe I have shown you the PPT, how it actually follows the structure, what's the process steps that involved. So the next one is classification. So we have to classify. So before we pull out the classifier, we should have classified document scope. So I'm using this document scope, which for which we have to provide document path, taxonomy, document text, DOM, and the output is classified output. So I can provide classified results as an output. And now we should have the classifier present here. So we can have different types of classifiers here. So let's check what are the different types of classifiers that are available for us. So if you just see, we have intelligent keyword classifier and keyword based classifier. Let's pull keyword based classifier here, as I am identifying using the keywords. So first I will configure the classifier, which is billing information that I've created, my document type, and I'm using keyword based classifier. And in order to manage the learning, so you have to give the file path here. So let's suppose if you don't give, you will get this pop-up saying learning file path is not provided. Do you want to provide one now and start editing it? So I can either create one JSON file here. Let's suppose some dummy file I can just create. So that will give me this template where I can give the keywords. So let's suppose in my document I have multiple keywords like invoice, or total, subtotal, or invoice date. I can give any of them. And let's suppose I would be giving invoice number. These will be acting as a keywords that would classify the document. Invoice date, then PO number, then total, subtotal. So something like this, you can add how many ever you want in order to make the document identified uniquely. You can add those under this particular category, so that it will be learning from that particular classifier and it will identify. You can save, and after which, once after we classify, we have to extract the results. So to extract, let's see what all we have. So if you just observe here, we have multiple extractors, so which we can place inside the data extraction scope. So first we have to give the document path, and then we can give the taxonomy output, then document text, then DOM. So here classification results is something which we will be using. Let's suppose now in this scenario we have only one document that needs to be processed. So I would be going ahead and providing the document type ID, which is I can get from taxonomy manager. So if you have referred to the previous videos, I have shown once after we load the taxonomy, we will be getting the document type ID, which is unique to each of the document type. So I'm copying the document type ID from there and I'm providing it here. So in this particular activity, you have to either provide classification result or document type ID. So as I am having only single document, I'm going ahead and providing document type ID, and the extractor results I'm using here. So I need to drop an extractor here. So I would have to, as I said, that I'm using form extractor in this example. So I'm going ahead and selecting the form extractor. So this is the endpoint which is given by default, and I should provide the API key. So this API key, you can find it in your orchestrator. Just go to cloud and click on the admin. In under licenses, you can go to other services. You can find the document understanding over here. You can copy this. So if you just observe, it has mentioned documents limited to 2 pages and 4 MB. This is a limitation that we have for the community edition. So you can copy that and you can provide the API key here. And now we have to configure the extractor. So what are the fields that I have wanted to extract as a part of my invoice? All these fields I have given in the taxonomy manager. So I wanted to extract all these fields. So I have checked and then click on save. And now I'm going to manage the templates. So as I don't have the template currently, I wanted to create one template. The document type is billing information. Let's suppose billing template is my template name, and I would select the document. So let's for now select this document, and my OCR engine is OmniPage OCR, and I would say configure. So now the document is getting digitized, and you can have an option to extract the information from the document. So for that, firstly, if you observe, we have page matching info. So each page has certain information that needs to be identified by the robot first to extract the information from that page. So how uniquely you can identify this page? Let's suppose my page is having is repair incorporation and all these fields, which I would first let my robot know. So for that, I would say you just have to select these particular keywords. So just click on control and select how many keywords that you want as a unique reference for this page. So I would say bill, shape, invoice, east, repair, incorporation, harvest lane. So all these I wanted to map to my page one. So I would say extract value. So if you just observe, all the information is loaded and it shows 100%. This is confidence level. So this shows that the robot can identify this as the page one when all this information is appearing on the page. And after which I will go inside the page and I will check for invoice number. So I can, here we have options for custom area. So I can select this area, which I can add it into my invoice number. Again, it shows 100%. Then I would go for the next one, which is invoice date. So invoice date, I will add here. And then I have total purchase amount. So this is my total purchase amount. So I would copy this whole, and then I have PO number. So just again, like every other selection, just customize that area. And then later we have due date. So just add this and we can go for subtotal, then sales tax. So once after you do this selection, you can just save this and close. So we have trained, we have given all the customized area for all the fields that we wanted to extract. So now after we extract this, we wanted to validate, because sometimes there is a chance that robot cannot able to identify the information properly. So at that time we can validate, and during this point human in the loop concept would come into picture, where human can come and validate the result and make sure if it's as per the requirement or not. So let's see how we can do that. We have a certain activity called as validation station, which is present validation station. And here there are many other concepts around, like you can push the information to action center, and where let me just show you that part as well. So you can have create document validation action and wait for document validation action. So you have multiple things over here which we would be seeing in the later videos, because this is video is basically to give a high level understanding and give you some hands-on how we can extract the information using form-based extractor. And also there are so many things that we can implement on top of it that we will see in the future videos. But for now I am using the present validation station, for which I have to provide document path, document text, DOM, taxonomy, automatic extraction results, or the results which we are getting from the extractor, document extractor. So these are the results, that extracted results we have to provide them here. And after validation, whatever the results we are getting, that comes under validated extraction results. So I am providing validated results. So these results, once after we are validating, that will be, we have to export the results. So these results have to be exported. So if you just observe, this is in the form of the extraction results. This variable is of the type extraction results, but we should pull it them into an Excel sheet. So before to which we would convert them into an data set. So for which we will have export extraction results. So these extraction results, which are validated exported results, extraction results, that I'm converting that into a data set. So data set result. So after which I would be writing back into an Excel. So let's see. So this is of the type data set. So I wanted to convert that into a data table. So before I write it into an Excel. So for which I would be using. So it shows, okay, this is of type collection, right? So I'll be using for each, so that I can write each of the table, or else I can use, so which is in the 0th. Also I can use 0th table also I can write, because as we are using only one image, one PNG image, so I think it is possible, or else you can use for each also. Let's see, if it's not possible I will use for each, but mostly this should be done. So let's run the file and see. So we would be getting the present validation station in middle, where we can validate the results and see if it's as per expected result or not. So this is the present validation station. So you can just check which is the billing information document, and then the invoice number is highlighted, and which is, this is extracted, this is correct. You have to just check this checkbox and make and tell the robot that whatever it has extracted is correct. That's what we are doing as a part of present validation station, and total purchase amount is $154.06, and PO number is 23122019, and due date is correct. Subtotal 145.00, sales 9.06, sales tax. So all the information is correct and I'm clicking on save. So by this time an output file has to be generated. So okay, let me just add the headers. I'll just delete this. And I'll just run it again to see the output so that we can see exactly whatever the headers that are retrieved or exactly as below the values that we have extracted. So you can just check everything before you save it. So all the information that is extracted, invoice number, invoice date, the format that we've given, and the purchase, total purchase amount, and PO number, due date, subtotal, and sales tax. So it just works like this. And you have seen like how we have extracted information from this document using the form based extractor. The same thing we can use for the regex also, but we have to write the regular expression over there, and I will show how we can do that as well. And if you just observe in this particular invoice, we have tabular information also. I would show you how we can extract the tabular information as well, and how we can use ML based extractors. So in case of ML based extractor, we have an advantage. We don't have to customize area selection is need not to be done, and we can take the predefined endpoint, and we can extract the information that we wanted. So I would show in the going forward videos how we can do this particular action for different invoices, and also if we have multiple files, how we can extract this. So I believe this session is useful for you, and you have got idea about how we can extract when we can have the documents using the form based extractor. So if you like, please do like and share the videos with your friends, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.